Okay, let's get this sortie video started because I'm starting it a wee bit later in the day than I would like. Spy rescue assassination. Well, this isn't going to be that hard. Okay, but so it's nice to know that the session is full. Now, today's theme is going to be the Golden Arches, Mickey Donald's. McDonald's. The reason being I work there. That is the other job that I always work at. The other thing that takes up my time, except for, school and then editing and recording and doing all this blah blah blah. Can we get into it now? I guess not. But, yeah. When it comes to school, I've just been school. When it comes to McDonald's, I have worked there for a little over 3 years. Now, mind you, I am only 18 currently, soon to be 19. I was 15, soon to be 16 when I started. So, yeah, it's been a fun time. I did it through most of my high school experiences and like so on and so forth. Currently I don't really work all that much because of like college and all. But when I was in high school, oh my god, I worked too much. I would work like now I probably only get like around like 20 hours a week. Like, yeah, that's about it. But in the past, I would probably get almost 40. Like, right next to 40 hours a week. No. Okay, I'm past it. Why, hello there, enemy. How have I triggered the alarms? No, this makes no sense. Oh, he triggered the alarms. I hate myself. I hate myself. Yep. Goodbye. Thank you, bud, for triggering the alarms. It means a lot. Really means a lot. That's angering. But when it comes to McDonald's, I would work almost 40 hours a week in the past. I currently only work like 3 days a week, and most of my shifts are only like 7 hours. So that's like 21. But in the past, I'd work 5 days a week. My shifts would vary from like, what's it called? From like 6 hours to 8 hours. It was way more than what I should have been working. I truly do not understand what compelled me to work as much as I did. But I am happy about it in the end because I've saved up a pretty penny through just working minimum wage and all. Like, the minimum wage has increased over time because of that's just like the way minimum wage works. And like how the state and everything chooses it.
This is the second fucking time it's been in that end.
Hmm? Well. What the heck is a dead end? What is this? I don't understand what he's talking about. I'm gonna go to B just to see. But, I'm pretty sure a door, like, closes off, if depending on the area, if you get caught.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Okay. That boy can head there. I'm just gonna head. Oh. That guy's gonna try B, so hopefully this guy goes to C. Yeah.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
So I'm just gonna fuck around for a little while. But, back to McDonald's because I keep getting off track. Now, while I've been there, there's like a few different positions for those who haven't worked at McDonald's. There's like the grill, there's like the windows and the counter. And well, then there's like the manager position and everything, but yeah, that's a different story. So basically the way it works is like I usually do the grill, and I can't really do counter or windows. Now the grill is also like the grill area, the kitchen area is just like cooking food and like making burgers. That's really it, to be truthful. But and like cleaning, I guess, the kitchen and everything too. Gotta make sure we're cleanly. And yet somehow people still struggle with like this job. It's very, very simple. Like, it is meant to be the best first job. Meaning, like, it's meant to be for like 16 and 17-year-olds to be hired. Well, I wish this guy at A could hurry it up. Like, it's the first one. He's the only one that hasn't finished. He's the guy that was swearing a moment ago, so he's probably making sure he gets everything wrong.
We have everything we came
There we go.
Get to extraction.
God dang it. So yeah, I've always just been working the grill. I don't really get bored of like jobs and things like that, and because of that, me being on the grill for the last several years really hasn't like fazed me. It is good to work there though, because like you get every break you get like free food. Because it is like your break food, so they give like one complimentary meal for each time that you work. It's pretty nice. And then you also get like a discount whenever you just come there regularly. It's only like 15%, but it's still like a 15% discount you wouldn't have regularly. So, you know, why not do it? What is the thing on everyone's like arm? Da 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 da. So yeah, because like the discount and everything, you might as well just do the break, or I don't know what I was going with there. Because the discount is pretty nice.
Another job well.
I don't really know what I was gonna like go into detail about with this topic, to be completely honest though, because Like McDonald's, everyone knows it's just like a fast food. It's not really the best for you, nor is it all like really that bad at the same time. Like I eat it all the time because of me working, and like every now and then, whenever I don't work, very very rare for me to eat it. Honestly, when I'm not working, and I don't mind it. I find it tastes good. Like to me, honestly, like I'm both very picky with my food and not picky at the same time, and like in two different senses, such as like when it comes to the food, I'm very picky, such as like I always eat things plain. I don't want like I'll get some like seasonings and some other things like that on there, but I don't want all the whole shindig. I don't want like ketchup and mustard and all that on my burgers. I don't want no onions. I hate onions and I hate pickles. I hate all that. So just cheese and meat and bread. That's all I want. That's all I need. And like in that sense I'm really picky, but in the sense of like what I'm eating, I'm not really that picky. Because like to me a quarter pounder from like McDonald's tastes the same as like a burger from like a actual legit restaurant. Now technically they're both actual restaurants, but like everyone knows what I mean, like a sit down type restaurant versus a place with a drive-through. Um But I was getting tired of waiting right there. So yeah, like to me, I honestly couldn't care less. So obviously, I would go for like something cheaper. Now there are things that I do think taste better from like an actual restaurant versus like other places. I'm not gonna like say anything like something else besides that. But I don't really think it's like really necessary to do this. Oh my god, really? That was just stupid. Yeah, like I don't really think it's necessary to pay a stupid amount of money for a burger that will taste pretty similar to the same from a fast food place. Which is why I generally like don't even like eating out in general. I can make my own food. Now I always act like, because I do live at home, which I am fine with. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And I always act like I can't do squat by myself, and then I want everyone else to make me food. And it is definitely true because I without a doubt act like this, but whew. But but like I am fully capable of making my own food and everything, and I'm just a wee bit lazy, and I do not wish to be making the food. That is all. When it comes to like when I'm actually working, I can make food. I'm one of the fastest workers there. Like it's not hard work. All you need is a little bit of a sleight of hand, and I have a large amount. When it comes to like my individual fingers and everything, I have pretty good control. Something that I do stink at is like, but I think everyone does, is like moving my pinky and ring finger versus like moving anything else. Like I have full control over like my thumb, finger, and middle finger, but like when it comes to ring finger and like pinky, I need to move them in like sync. It's hard to move them just one at a time. But I think everyone has that kind of problem in a sense, because I know that like my family at least does, and like a good chunk of my, like actually like all of my friends as well. So yeah. But and I'm getting off track. This is not being a good topic so far. But yeah, so like I am one of the fastest people they have in the kitchen. There was one time where they tried to like train me on how to take orders and how to work like the monitors and the front counter and be back booth. which is just like the people that take your orders to the drive-thru and stuff like that. I can do like window where I hand you your food, like the second window when you go through McDonald's. There's like the first window when you give money and they give back and all that, and then the next one is right afterward, like when they actually give you your food. That is also called like the window, and that one I'm fully capable of doing. That one's just easy. It's hand people food. So I am like one of the best workers there, and I could honestly be a manager if I really wanted to. I was asked at one point to be a manager, but nah, I'm gonna stick with my good 3 days a week. Not working an insane amount because of school and everything, plus I just want more time. Now, I don't know why I worked that much when I was in like high school, because if anything, I should have worked even less, because in college I have like twice as much time. I don't have as much to do and everything. Like, yeah, the material we're going over is more difficult, but it's like, it's still easy enough.
Our target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Pluck the thing out of its misery.
But yeah, so I'm not planning on being a manager anytime soon.
There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
And that's how you do it. What was the gold mod? I know I picked it up, I just don't know what it is.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. Heavy infestation ahead.
Oh, that was quick.
Energy channel. But one thing that I will honestly say is I think that people should like go to McDonald's or some of these places when it comes to like their first job, because honestly it's not hard work. It's pretty easy. It is somewhat like repetitive and annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but like at the same time I think it will really help like a lot of, especially people from my generation, like actually grow and understand things. And like for me personally, I was like pretty shy beforehand. I didn't talk to people and anything like that, and it really helped like my personality actually like grow and bloom from working there. So like there are other benefits, but it really depends on like you'll give what you get. If you're gonna like actually put forth effort, then you'll get back all the effort that you get put in. To an extent, but it's really not that difficult.
Target down.
All these things are really just Kuva. Ugh. And just like in general, I don't really know what I want to talk about like mainly. I only did 1%. I shot that thing a lot. I don't really know what I want to talk about like mainly when it came to McDonald's, just like my own experiences with it. There are a lot of like stupid people that work there, but at the same time it's still pretty legit. It is a good first job, I will fully say that. I've never really gotten bored of their food and all, nor have really gotten bored of like doing the work itself. There are some times when I just like, I do dread to be there. I do dread to go. My big pet peeve is that I have to shave. I would have a beard right now, but that's actually just my own personal store owner who decided that you actually can have a beard now. I've never really minded the uniform or anything like that, and I think it really does, like, it can help people grow to an extent. Well, like teenagers, I don't know, like when you're an adult, you're working there, it's a different story. But, yeah, it's just, it's what it is. McDonald's is McDonald's. It's a fattening place, but at the same time, it's pretty decent. But, that was actually a pretty quick story. Sorry that I barely talked about my actual theme, but you know, themes are themes, and that's all I have to say. I will see you all next time, and I bid you all adieu. Goodbye!